Hey, it's me again, and welcome to my third Transformers review. Today I want to introduce you to Transformers Legacy Blitzwing. Starting out with the robot mode, Blitzwing proudly displays his iconic purple and tan color scheme along with silver accents to flesh out the details of the robot. His overall design is very chunky and boxy, and I think it looks really nice, and surprisingly enough, he even has a very clean backpack. His arms can go out to the side 90 degrees, and they can also go forward 90 degrees, but they can't go backwards due to the backpack. And just like Laser Optimus Prime, his shoulders are locked in place, but this really more has to do with transformation than anything. His head can look up about that far and really can't look down, but it can do a full 360. Full ankle pivot and full 360 thigh rotation, along with a waist that can go full 360 as well. His legs can bend over 90 degrees, but can't go forward at all due to the knee. Almost beautiful spread. His main accessories include 2 purple blasters and a beautifully sculpted sword. His other 2 accessories are these weird little missile pod things that also work as hands. Though on my copy it doesn't really want to tab in at all on the right hand of the figure. You can also tuck the handpiece inside of the clamshell to make it look like a missile pod. Though honestly though, the only use I could really think of for this accessory is to give the other one to Astro Train so they can do the super secret triple changer handshake.
Let's see if he knows the super secret triple changer handshake.
Yeah, of course I know it.
I'm waiting, old man.
How do you do?
Fine, and you? Alright, you're in, but I'm not happy about it.
For size comparisons, here he is next to Micromaster Flak, G2 Core Class Megatron, Combiner Wars Kill Bison, Earthrise Thrust, Siege Astro Train, Earthrise Optimus Prime, Legacy Armada Megatron, Armada Tidal Wave, Shattered Glass Grimlock, Combiner Wars Defensor, Commander Class Jetfire, and G1 Devastator. So on to transformation. Start by untabbing the front of his chest and lifting it all the way up. Then flip down the panel underneath his chin and rotate his head around into his chest and close it back up. Untab the backpack and bring it down. Then bring up the arm and flip this panel around and fold in the hand. Then rotate the panel under his forearm and bring it down and fold the flap into place to make it square. Then do the same thing on the other side. Fold in the feet, then unfold the wings of the leg and bring them down into the thighs and wrap them around and tab them in place. Bring down the legs and then tab them together and then tab them into the backpack. Flip down the tail wings and then flip up the purple tabs of the leg into the body. Then flip over the figure and bring the tank head forward while flipping down the sides of the backpack and tabbing them into place. Then bring the treads around and tab them into the place in the front of the tank. Here's what it also looks like underneath. Then fold up the tab on top of the turret and bring out the cannon and bring it around to the front of the tank. And now you're done. And overall he's a pretty solid chunky tank, even though his cockpit is kind of sticking out, if you know what I mean. This mode on the figure really brings out the tan instead of the purple, and I think it's pretty cool that it's got jet thrusters that power the tank on the back just like the G1 toy does. The missile pods can also tab onto the sides of the tank turret as well, even though I don't really like the way they look. You can also tab his blasters into the sides of the tank to give him additional firepower as well. For size comparisons, here he is next to G1 Warpath, Core Class G2 Megatron, Kingdom Warpath, Combiner Wars Kill Bison, Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon, Legacy Armada Megatron, Siege Astro Train, and this is where I'd put my G1 Blitzwing.
If I had one! Sorry.
So on to the jet mode. Fold the front tread tabs back into the backpack. Fold the cannon back into the turret and bring it back, rotating it around. Then untab the sides of the backpack and bring them back up and collapse them into each other. Unfold the roof of the cockpit and bring out the nose cone. Then untab the legs from the backpack and bring up the back tail wings while also unfolding the legs and straightening them out to make the jet wings. Then tab the legs back into the backpack. Then untab the shoulders and bring them back and tuck them into the wings and tab them into the backpack. And you're done. It's a pretty nice looking jet overall, but this definitely is the most compromised of the 3 modes. But hey, at least they included a landing gear. It literally looks like a giant purple jet carrying a giant tan tank pancake underneath. But I learned from a friend you can turn the kibble into like a stand for the jet mode, which looks kind of cool. So I guess there is an option for those who might want to display him in that mode, but I'm not gonna.
Tell you what, guys, why don't you go build a bridge and jump off it?
For size comparisons, here he is next to the tank mode, Legacy Armada Starscream, Legacy Needlenose, Earthrise Thrust, Siege Acid Storm, Siege Astro Train, GE1 Starscream, and Armada Tidal Wave. So yeah, overall I'd say he's a really fun figure, and he's definitely really fun to animate. Wait, what are you doing? Ah! All around, I'd give this figure a solid 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching Arzon's Archive. Please like and subscribe, and have a great Thanksgiving. See you next time.